Hello friends, my name is Mark and I have recently noticed there's lots of angry comments that are related to Ukrainians, especially after Prime Minister of Canada Mark Carney has announced additional funding for Ukraine in this ongoing war that is happening. And when Russia invaded Ukraine, Ukraine needs all of the support, obviously. But it's understandable why some Canadians are not happy with the fact that their money, their tax-paying money, are going towards Ukraine and funding of the war. And I kind of want to explain what's going on and hopefully get some of you guys to comment down below your thoughts, your opinions, and maybe we can help each other understand what actually is going on. We have to first understand that in the last 15 years, Canada is not the same. Canada changed, and unfortunately, it turned into wrong direction. Even Liberal government has noticed this and agreed that it was their mistake by letting so many immigrants to this country at once. And don't get me wrong, immigrants are awesome. They are the driving force that keeps moving this country and made this country what it is today. But the problem is when so many people came in at the same time, it put huge strain on housing market, it put huge strain onto medical system, it put huge strain onto job market, and even young adults, young Canadians cannot buy their homes anymore. They cannot find a job even in Tim Hortons or any other small coffee shops because the competition is huge. It's hard, and lots of Canadians are struggling to pay their mortgages, pay their bills, pay for their kids. It's honestly not easy. So it's totally understandable why some people feel like this, and it's their country, they have that right, and we have to respect it. But we also have to understand that it's not only Ukrainians' fault, and it's not Ukrainians' fault at all that this is happening to Canada. Ukrainians who came to this country absolutely adore Canada. I personally immigrated to this country 21 years ago, and I have huge respect for Canada, for Canadian people, for people who live in this country, who work in this country, who make this country what it is every single day. So the same is for Ukrainians. I speak with a lot of Ukrainians. I have a huge following on my Ukrainian channel, and I kind of follow daily lives of a lot of Ukrainians, of what's going on, what's actually happening. And trust me, my friends, Ukrainians are working, paying taxes, giving back to communities, supporting Canadians. And every time I speak with Ukrainian, doesn't matter if it's in church or a community hall or just somewhere else I meet them, or just in my home, they always keep saying very good things about you guys. They love Canada, they love Canadians, and they're thankful. And trust me, it's very important to know this and hear this message, because some Canadians just don't get to hear this as often, or sometimes don't even get to hear it at all. And this is why I wanted to create this video, to let you know that Ukrainians and Ukraine is very thankful for everything that is happening. And just focusing on Ukraine and Ukrainian people is just not fair, because there's so many more puzzles to what's happening right now with Canada, and Ukraine is not even close, or Ukrainian people are not even close, or not even part of the actual problem that happened. The biggest problem is that we need to unite. We need to make sure we stay together as Canadians. We have to build our country. We have to get back, and we can get back, because Canada is an extremely rich country. It has lots of natural resources, and only we together as Canadians can come back and rebuild our country and try to stay together. Because remember, Canadian friends, you once welcomed me, you once welcomed lots of other people, and Canada and Canadians are one of the friendliest and nicest people in the world. And trust me, it's something to be proud of, especially these days, given how world is and how everything is so difficult. And people come to Canada not to just live here or dictate their rules. They come here to respect the rules of Canada, work and help Canada and their economy to move forward. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope that this video came across as friendly and informative. I wish you guys all the best, and see you in my next videos.